Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise.
Chickens. Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise.
Chickens. Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise.
It's time for coffee. There's chickens. Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise. What's up, folks? Starting my stream about 30 minutes early tonight. I was actually texting my brother. We're supposed to do our stand-up tonight for all the stuff on the Weave of the Void. And we were debating what time to do it because he had drywall guys at his house all today because they had a water pipe burst a few weeks back. So the drywall guys were there today fixing stuff. So we didn't get to do our stand-up this morning like we usually do, so we're going to do it tonight at 9. So I'll be streaming tonight, but my cutoff's point going to be 9 because at 9 o'clock I got to jump over and do my stand-up for all the stuff that's Weave in the Void. All right. Tonight, I'm going to be on my Bard for a little bit because I'm testing out some stuff, learning how to play the Bard because I've never played a Bard despite all my years in EverQuest. But here in about 30 minutes, I'm going to switch over to my Enchanter, see if we can't get to 50 tonight. We shall see. The hole has been obnoxiously packed on weeknights, and there's a part of me that just kind of wants to say, fuck it, I'll wait until whenever to level up my Chanter. But Maduro still needs to get to 50 as well. Kel won't be around tonight. He's got a family emergency that cropped up. But I'll be around. Maduros will be around. Rolf will be around. I think Adam will be around as well. So we'll at least have 4 of us from our static group leveling up this evening. So condolences and support for Kel. Kel's part of our stream team, and he also plays P99 with us on Friday nights. Everybody give him a shout out. Don't forget to follow him over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Kel the Reaver. So yeah, we'll be doing the Enchanter here in a bit. For now, what's up, Merxion? Merxion, sorry. Before we get going, thanks again to everybody who helped out with the cat fund. The cat fundraiser we did last week. We went and got wormer medication for the 4-month-old today. And we've got a track to get the male neutered, I think, in 2 weeks. The female, Luke and Leia, out of those two, Leia, the vet wants to wait till she has her first heat cycle to spay her. Meanwhile, the mama, Dora, we gotta wait till she weans her current babies to get her spayed. That's the street cat that brought these 2 ferals in when we moved in, and then she just had those babies a little over 2 weeks ago. I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. I had a short nap today, but the reason I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning is cat dad stuff. Mama cat decided that she needed to move the babies last night to a different part of the house, which means we were up at 2:30 in the morning with kittens screaming bloody murder because Mama didn't have a box where she moved into, and so she just deposited them in the corner of the kitchen, and then they went wandering. And so we woke up to 5 little kittens in different parts of the kitchen with Mama Cat sitting in the middle of the kitchen, just like proudly bathing herself. Like, look what I did. I brought my babies to the other room. And it was like, Dora, oh my goodness. So we moved the box from the bathroom to the kitchen corner where she wanted them. And then she's been in there all day with them. But they are big enough now that they're getting out of the box. So we're hoping that here in about 2 weeks we can start to put those up for adoption. We talked to the vet today, and he wants us to wait. I know in the U.S. often you can start worming them at 2 weeks. This vet did not want to let us start. He's like, just wait till they're month old. So they're about 16 days old now, 17 days old now, and he wants us to wait till they're a month old to start the worming. One of them's got a little bit of an eye infection, but we're sorting that out. I bring all that up for those of you who supported with the fundraiser last week because y'all raised $490 over the course of 4 days, which was pretty freaking epic. So thanks to you. We have since moved on to the $500 goal for the month, which is my full-time YouTube goal. So if I'm going to pursue YouTube as a full-time career, instead of going out and looking for a part-time job like I've done the last 8 years to supplement the game development work I do, hopefully y'all will pitch in with super chats and stickers and join the Adventurers Guild here on YouTube. There's also the Patreon page for the World of Weave in the Void, which is that behind me. That's our point-and-click game, tabletop setting, and book series. Meanwhile, let's go test out. I got a few instruments the other day. I've been testing melodies. Someone said something about being able to get a bandolier, but I don't know where to get a bandolier. I haven't even Googled it yet. So if there's any bards in chat who have information on that. I was told that if you get a bandolier, you could start to do crazy fun things with macros. Switching out your instruments and the like. There may be a mosquito in the room that I'm going to have to take care of later. What do you mean it's a hot... Like you set up a macro mobs? Because what I was being told the other night was that like if I want to dual wield as a bard, or if I want to switch my instruments out, I need to make a macro, and I need to have a bandolier. Like I said, I haven't Googled anything yet for this bard. Yeah, I've got my bags bound to be, but... You're saying it's a hotkey that you can just open automatically? That's typically... Let me go to a safe spot here and check the hotkeys that are built into the game. Keys. Dun, dun, dun. I'm assuming that would be under like combat, maybe? What the hell just happened there? Oh, that dwarf like stabbed me. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Let's just go through here. Bandolier window toggle. What the hell would I want that to be? Before I do anything, we could do F, maybe. Do you not have to have a auto swap? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to research how this works. Thanks, by the way, you two. Found the hotkey. Now I gotta research how it works. Bandolier. Ooh, this is interesting. How many melodies can you have? Hmm. So let's just play around with things here. How does this work? Test. Aha! Oh, so it takes your currently combined. Okay. So then I would switch this out for test 2. Okay. And then I need a hot button. Uh-huh. And then a hot button. Uh-huh. So then 9 does that. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, so that's how that works. Now the question is, how do you... So that's a very quick and easy way to switch my instruments. Okay, that's cool. Now, however, how do you get... It says you can put the bandolier command on a line before the melody to switch to a certain weapon for that melody. Really? Okay. Bandolier, activate. So maybe if I renamed, can I rename my bandoliers? Mm-mm. So, how much money do we want to bet? I don't want to bet any money, but let's try this here. Back to my macros. And we're going to do... How did I set up the first one? No, no, get away, get away, get away. I hit that too close to the... Oh, that's not the one I want. These are for my... Okay, so we're going to set up a melody 2. And we want this one to be stop song, I believe. And then we would say melody 3, which is Salos, right? And then this says I can do / bandolier activate. I wonder if it has to be capitalized. It worked. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Okay, I totally... Yeah, Merxion. That's what I'm reading too. But they just said, they said drum, and that was just the name they gave the melody. So I just figured out how to do it for CeeLo. So now I just need to modify this one where it would be bandolier activate test 2, and then stop song so that it kills the other one, and then melody 1, 2. And then let's try this. 2. Oh! It didn't switch. It didn't switch though. Hold up. Why did it not switch? Oh, because I gave it test 2 instead of test 1, right? That's because I herped and derped and named these wrong. So this needs to be test. And this needs to be test 2. Okay. Melody 1 is with loot. And that's my AoE plus my self buff for battle. And if I hit 3, it switches to my drum and CeeLos. Oh my god, that's amazing. Thanks for your help, Merxion and Mobs. I feel like I accomplished something uber today. That's so cool. Alright, so I could probably stick these in here for now. Oh, this is brilliant. So now I can literally be running around, zipping around. Hold up, I can get rid of this. I can get rid of test 1. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, so I can be zooming around, looking for mobs like so. I don't want to do a skunk though, because I don't want to get skankified. Alright, there's a goblin. Right, so I'm zooming around, I find the mob that I want, and I go boom, switch over, attack. Now I'm on strings, and we got our AoE song going and our battle buff. Oh my god! Quickly switch over to number 3. Boom, we're in CeeLos mode. Oh, this is brilliant! Oh my god! See, I've done a shaman in the past, many years ago, Merxion. I'd never done a bard before, and the only reason I consider doing a bard alt is because, oops, I don't want to accidentally kill a never done a bard before. Sorry to get sidetracked. I was typing in guild chat. So since the chanter's almost to 50, as soon as I get to 50, I believe the objective this weekend is we're going to be playing our alt group with the static, and I'll be leveling up a bard, which means I'll be pulling. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever taken a mage past level 20, Merxion. I've done mages up to like maybe 25, 25, but never beyond that. The very first TLP, what was it called? Was that Ragefire? I did a Necro on that server, which was the first time I'd ever done a Necro. Because traditionally I was done Druids, Warriors, Rangers. Done a Shaman back in the day. Ooh, here's a nice tasty goblin. Come here. And when we do our Ixar alts, because we're patiently waiting the release of Kunark. Once Kunark drops, our static group is turning around and rolling an entire all Ixar group. And I'm going to be doing a Necro again for the first time since the first TLP, and I cannot wait. We're doing an all Ixar group that's never going to leave Kunark. They're just going to do the entirety of Kunark. We're never going to go anywhere else. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wait to stream those sessions. That's going to be so cool. And we've been debating whether or not we're going to do roleplay and voice chat. Like, we're all going to... I don't know if we'll go so far as to do cosplay, but I think we're definitely going to do voices. Ixar. Ranger's pretty good. I'm playing a Ranger on P99 right now. Ranger was my original main on live for like 7 years. But we have a P99 group that plays. I don't think I've seen you around here before, Merxion, unless you've been lurking before. So if you've heard this, then let me know and I won't repeat myself too much. But we have a group that plays on Friday nights. We play on the P99 Green server. It's like our big multi-stream group with myself, Nathan Napalm, Sparrow, Bounty Code, Kel, and Vendini. And I got to play my Ranger for the first time in many, many, many years in that group. We're still pretty low level though. We just hit 13 last Friday. We're going to be going to 14 this upcoming Friday. So I'm getting my Ranger fix there, thankfully. Oh, this is going to make my life so much easier with all these macros. Because I feel like now I can just zip around and... Now, if only I could get a, I'm gonna have to get a bow or something at some point, I think. Unless I start to get spells that I can, or songs that I can do from a distance. Right on, Merxion. Well, that is one of the things we do is P99 Green, which is the, I don't know if you've ever played that, but it's the emulator for EverQuest. It's not really the same thing. It's like the game was 20 years ago, but that's something we do on the side, and I do love my Ranger there. But I will say Rangers on TLP are way cooler than they are on P99 because you don't have like the expert hybrid penalty, you don't have the, which we don't have a P99 but it used to, but you level up faster here. You get spells, I think, like every level instead of like on original in P99 you have to wait till like level 9 to get your first spells, then again at 14. So it's a long, slow grind between where you're playing like a warrior. I really like, I have a deep-seated love for the Rangers, so. I've done the Druid like the last 3 or 4 TLPs I've mained a Druid, so this time around it was Kel doing the Druid, so I said, cool, I'll do my Enchanter again, because the last time I did an Enchanter was like back in 2014, I think, for P99 Blue. Oh, speaking of which, I probably need to switch over to my Enchanter. Stop playing around. Get in Discord with my group. It's an herb garden. Oops, my spell's not on. Songs. Sorry, these are not spells. Oh yeah. Ranger, I feel like for me the Ranger got really good in Velius and got really, really good in Luklin and Plains of Power. I think the big changing point for me came when we got Endless Quiver, which allowed me to suddenly not have to make arrows anymore. And so I could just play the class and not have to worry about crafting every single night for an hour to make arrows before each session. And then when I got Headshot, being able to like become a true range DPS god, like that was pretty epic. Like, yeah, Velius into Luklin. Velius, Luklin, POP. Those are my favorite times as a ranger. Run around the moon. Good times. Alright, I'm gonna meander my way back. Ooh, let's take out this Orc Centurion. Come here, bitch. We're gonna go back to G-Fay, hit Kelethan, and then I'll switch over to the Enchanter. Crap, crap, crap! Oh, this is not good. I got the, and there's no guards. Ah! Oh, he's gonna perma-stun my ass. I may have to do a corpse run before I get to switch over to my, I didn't see the Basilisk. He came out of nowhere. Run! Run! No! Actually, you don't have to do corpse runs anymore. That's right. And I don't think I lose XP below level 6. So I might be okay. The perma stun is horrible. Oh, I'm just gonna die. You played your first 6-7 years of EQ Rangers were tough expenses. Luklin, I swapped to Beast Lord. That's a class I've never played beyond. Like I had an alt at one point. That was a Beast Lord. Hey, I just took a Ranger port, ladies and gentlemen. Ranger port back to home. Yeah, no XP loss until 6. Excuse me. So that was the quick way to get back. Alright. Well, now I know how to do bandoliers and everything. I switched to EverQuest 2 when it came out, so right around Gates of Discord. Excuse me. I need to put those things in the bank. Excuse me. One cup of coffee was not enough. Gonna have to get another one possibly. Although we're only going till 9 tonight, so I probably don't need to drink any coffee. Nice, Jeff. Cool beans, man. I am not rating this TLP, and I'm not sad about it. Done that the last few times we've had TLPs, and I said, you know what? I want a break. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I wouldn't mind jumping up into like Plane of Hate or something and getting some gear drops, because you can do all that stuff with a single group, but I don't want to do any raiding this time around. Well, my Bard is 5, but I won't be starting the alt until this guy's 50. Starting meaning we've parked him at level 5. I think we're gonna start those this weekend. I play so many other games that it keeps me from having too many alts here, because we're playing Lotro on Tuesdays, World of Warcraft Classic on Thursdays, P99 on Fridays, EverQuest 2 Saturday afternoons, and I'm currently, just this morning, I started a morning stream doing Assassin's Creed Origins, which is going to be fun. I've never played that one. That one came out right before I bought my PS4, and for some reason or another, I just never played it. I jumped into Odyssey, played it twice. I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That Greek theme is so good. And then I played Valhalla when it launched. I could totally do Valhalla again. It was a big, big game, but I think Odyssey was way cooler because you had the boat combat and everything. So I'm interested to see what Origins is like, because I know it's got the Egyptian theme, which a lot of people really loved. Do they automatically have the new hate map? Asks David Knight. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Just hover and hate, free loot. Eh, well, that's one option. Doberman says my ranger will be 40 this weekend. I think he needs a rain collar. I wonder what that's like getting here. I got lucky on P99. Somebody gave me a true shot bow on our very first stream session. We were hanging out at the tavern. We had just started off, and a really generous person came and gave us a bunch of banded gear and gave me a true shot for my ranger. So I've had a true shot since like the first session of our stream team groups for P99 on Fridays. That was pretty cool. I think that was Matt, actually. Nice. Rangers are pretty badass, especially on TLP. You know, Scribs is level 40. It's probably too low for where we want to go, but if they end up looking for group. Do it, Marxiana. Rangers are fun. Hmm. Okay. What's your swimming at now, Maduros?
199.
Oh, so close. What's mine at?
According to my skill list, my max is 245.
That's what mine says too.
But I am like, I'm not getting skill ups very often at all.
Uh-huh. There's Frolf. So I know we won't have Kel tonight. So we'll see if Adam shows up. What's up? What's up, Sparrow? Yeah, I think this will be one of the first times that I don't go after a short sword of Yorn because we got I got a flaming brand on my bard and a mudman club, so I don't really need to go after. What did I say? Short sword of Yorin. I meant short sword of the Akisha. I was thinking short sword of
Okay, can
Morin.
you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Totally was thinking short sword of Morin, but I meant
I
short sword of
got
Akisha.
one sale to wrap up and I'll get over there.
Oh, there's no rush. We're still waiting to see if Adam's going to be here tonight. If he is, then we can see about picking up a couple of pickups.
Okay.
Does anybody scrib somebody's alt, or is he? I don't know that I've ever grouped them.
Let me check.
They're level 40, which means we might not be able to go too deep into the hole, but at the benefit of having a guildie in the group.
Yeah, I don't know him. I mean, other than from group guild chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Person. Peanut butt.
Is Scribs someone in my YouTube chat? And if you are, let me know. Oh, I got a message on Facebook. Let me go check this real quick. Hey bro, I got a friend of mine saying he found a PS3 in the recycling at his apartment. No idea if it works. I don't know if you want it for parts. Let me know. I'm just having conversations with him now. No, I'm not Sparrow because I've level locked that alt. Um, so he's at 5 waiting for my static group to start on, I think we're starting Saturday. Um, I'm debating whether or not I could be convinced to do another alt.
Trying not to do that hobby. Because if I do, then I'm not working on the game. But yeah, always. I don't know. If it's in the recycling bin, might not work. But, if I still got the hard drive, like, that's worth some money. The problem is sometimes on something like that, the shipping might be more than what the gosh darn thing's worth, you know?
I was tooling around on my alt a little bit earlier, Sparrow, but that was just because I was testing out the bandolier macro. But yeah, he's level locked at 5. I just noticed because I changed position. I look really short right now because I haven't changed the angle of my camera. I'm supposed to be sitting in this chair like a proper adult, which would be like this, but instead I'm like slouched down and like not sitting properly. Okie dokie. Well, I'm not seeing Adam tonight. Anyway, maybe he's a little late. He is on UK time.
Yeah.
So I hit 200 in skinning. Went out to this lake outside Otis. I swam the lake now twice and haven't gotten a single point.
The swim gods are like, nope, nothing for you. I'm gonna ping a Discord and see if there's anybody 40 plus in the guild looking for group. Especially if we're down a tank and we're just gonna PL a couple of people. Well, not PL, but do low level stuff. We could just do like the entry, castle entry, or something a little low, more low key.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, hey, hey.
All right, how are you?
What's the closest port to the hole? Is it going to be Tox? From
Yeah.
Druid?
Yeah. Druid or wizard can talk there. We can take you to talks. Tank.
I'm gonna invite this druid just
Okay.
because he says he's up for any XP. I let him know we're not going too deep, so
Okay.
I'm gonna give Adam a few more minutes, and then if he doesn't show up, pick up somebody else.
Be good to have some kind of tank.
Yeah. You can probably coordinate with that Fogwind, Scribs. If you haven't already got a port sorted or a punt.
Yep, I'm here at the entrance to the tunnel, so I
Okay,
can probably
perfect. I could swear there was a paladin looking for group earlier, and I'm scanning the channel. I don't see him at the moment. The problem with anybody 45 plus is they're going to be wanting to go down deep. What the hell is the class name for a Shadow Knight? Ah, it's 2 words. That's why. It's actually it's actually 2 words, Doberman. I tried doing 1 word, it didn't work, but it shows up as 2. It's kind of thin on the tank. A couple pallies have turned it down. I got a ranger who said he would accept. I'll take it. It's not ideal, but yeah, the Who All Shadow totally worked. This will be fun. I don't do pickup groups too often. We have 2 pickups in the group tonight. We have a ranger tank. That's going to be fun. Rangers are pretty good. They just don't have the hit points. And a druid who we don't know. But Kel's out, and I haven't seen Adam tonight, so he is a UK guy, so it's been pretty amazing that he's been able to make the Monday and Wednesday night sessions. Slowly but surely, we're going to do something tonight. This will be fun. It's always a test to see if pickup people are worth it or not. Azratal's from a pretty good guild, so he should be able to tank pretty well, I think. The druid is mostly going to be here for theoretically backup heals and stuff, so I guess I'll let you sort that out with the druid, Rolf, to see if you guys are going to balance heals or what he's going to want to do, because he might be one of those druids who thinks his job is to just power nuke. And I do have a hard cutoff of 9 o'clock tonight, guys. 9 Central. I gotta go have a meeting with my brother.
What do you guys normally have for a tank?
Warrior. But Adam is not here tonight, so 'twill be interesting. I don't think we'll go too deep though, because I don't want to get into stuff that you can't land spells on. So we'll probably only go to like the balcony or maybe the sword might be the deepest we go. I think slabs.
I didn't hear what you said the first part there. I was on the phone with my mom for a minute.
Oh, no worries. I was saying, I guess it remains to be seen if the druid who joined us is a power nuker, or if he's gonna trade heals with you.
Well, either way.
We'll sort it out.
Yeah.
We're not going down too deep, so it shouldn't be stuff that you guys have any issues with. Probably be mostly light blue to us, maybe a few dark blues. How close are you to 50, Maduros?
I am 66% in.
Okay, I'm only 27%, so looks like they're both in Payneal, but at a different pick. Let's just go inside and see what happens.
Yeah.
Clicking on the wrong rock. This druid's in here. So, I don't know what he's doing.
He was nuking something.
Are you fighting that Maduros?
I am.
Oh, okay. Well, I dotted it. Where's... Oh, my goodness.
Round of clarity coming up.
Dude.
Which one is the ranger?
He's not in the zone yet.
Oh. Okay. Oh, let me get a heal pulled up. Hold on. Have a heal up.
Oh, there's the thunder.
That is a spiky stick you got.
There are a few picks open. The lowest one has 27 people in it. Well, I haven't seen anybody say balcony yet, so we could probably work our way there.
Let's do it.
I love how people give their opinions.
Yeah. Did you set main assist?
Hold up. Yep. Who are we missing? Anybody? I'll charm that Crusader once Maduros gets down here. Oh, he's here. That golem is an even con. Tempting.
Dang, this dude's dying.
He's pretty well geared though, so
Well, that's good.
he's WarQuest is a pretty big guild, so
Yep. Somebody hit me. Why would he hit me? All right.
Ooh, there's a golem right there. Jeez, that scared me. Do you want me to cover slows if you're on heals?
No, the problem is with the golems, you have to debuff them before you can even slow them.
Gotcha.
Once I got them slowed, healing's not really a problem.
Groovy.
If you want to tash them, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I tash all the golems.
Yeah. Well, usually you tash them, and I Malicium, and then they're okay.
Yeah.
But
At some point, I'm not worrying about it for this round, but whenever, if I end up leveling the Enchanter through Kunark, I'll have to go do the level 42 Tash quest, because that will be useful.
the quested spell.
What's that?
A quested spell?
Yeah, it's not difficult. It's just
Yeah.
time consuming. You basically have to you have to go around to like every city and get these like coin things. So you have to use your illusions because they'll send you to like Ogok and Neriak,
Right.
and it just takes forever. Because you have to literally run all over the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the Kenny 2 quest probably.
Hmm.
Almost ran right off the edge.
Are we going down or are you pulling up, Maduros?
Yeah, you guys can come down. There's one more in this room. We can just fight it in the room. There should be a mob right out here.
All right, camp established. Now I can watch Netflix, right? Go watch all the racist people make comments on my latest Rings of Power video. It's literally my first Rings of Power video that has less than like a 96%.
Well, the druid says he's gonna heal.
Rating.
So I'll be slowing and dotting.
I have to entertain. Well, the nice thing about the Enchanter is that most of the time it's relatively low key, with the exception of breaking into a camp. After that, the camp's broke, you just rotate, cycle, do your buffs. When I switch to the Bard, that's going to be pulling, which is a lot different. Because then you're constantly, I'll always be active.
Oh, never mind. He went through a locked door.
He's yelling at you, Rolf. I think that's like the second or third time he said something.
Who's yelling at me?
He says your dog has its taunt on.
Oh, it probably does. And
I don't see a problem with it. It's less that we have to heal the ranger.
yeah. Well, you know he wants all the attention.
Yeah, that's how rangers are sometimes.
They are the worst.
I did not realize you could stack Drones of Doom and Stinging Swarm on a mob. I'll be damned.
I didn't think you were supposed to be able to either.
I didn't either, but I'm literally watching. Oh, you know what I bet it is? I bet one of them's from the ranger and one's from the druid.
Mm.
Which would make sense in that case. Look at my pet deeps. Get it off! Get it off!
Okay, I'm bringing this deceiver. Oh, yeah, he finally decides to drop.
You just bring both minerals.
I'm rooted.
Alright, since you're pulling little guys, I'm gonna buff the ranger, make him feel better.
All right, incoming.
Vizier. Two crowns in a row.
Yep. Crazy.
I'm just bringing them both.
Ooh, a golem.
A blue golem.
Yep. Oh, he resisted.
getting a little low. That's kind of scary. Makes it fun. We got it under control.
Ren, did you need more potions? Good.
I still got a few. Let me check.
Okay.
I still got 8.
All right.
Rolf, you can buy those mats for the greater concentrations off the vendor, right? For all of them?
Yes.
Do you know what are they at cost to you?
They cost approximately 7 gold
Okay.
each potion.
That is
So,
cheap.
yeah, so they cost approximately 7 plat a stack to make, and you sell a stack for 20 plat.
Yep.
Only cost you 2,000 plat to get there.
It's return on investment. It's your return.
I've made my money back 3 or 4 times over, so it's fine.
Huh. He keeps going back. The issue is we're out of mobs. Oh, here we go. Here's
What's up, Dan? Thank you so much for the 20 bucks, man. That's pushed us. It hasn't updated yet on my screen yet, but I think that pushed us to 279 for the month when it updates here in a minute. We're on the way to the $500 mark for the month, ladies and gentlemen. That's my goal for my first month as a full-time content creator. Technically, I'm not a full-time content creator yet. I am on my way to seeing if that is a possibility or not before I start looking for work again now that we're settled into the new house. So thank you, Dan, for contributing to that goal. Hopefully you're doing well tonight.
Okay.
That's my fault, guys. I'm on it. I got sidetracked with a Facebook message with an old friend. Also a little bit of YouTube chat. Don't let the chanter be lazy. Well, it has been a slow day here. It's been a long day. I've been up since about 2 a.m. And then I did take a short nap for about an hour this morning, but I hopefully will sleep tonight. I don't know though. Our funny farm is cutting into our sleep pattern with all the animals we're gathering around this place now that we moved in. Got our own property and everything else.
That's a level 51.
Last night we had all of the newborn kittens out in the kitchen crying like crazy at 2:30 in the morning. And just prior to that, you probably can't see, I got some scratch marks here on my forehead. Little Leia wakes me up every morning around anywhere from 2 to 4 in the morning. She'll wake me up by coming over and being very
I
loving
think
and
the druid's in the bathroom.
He is. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling the heal up. He's not gonna die.
Convenient for him to say that right after I said incoming.
Easier to heal if I'd been able to slow first.
hang on, I'm doing group chat. I got sidetracked. Anyway, little Leia wakes me up. Well, I did. Hey, in all fairness, Crimson, let me finish my story. Well, I'll say this first. I did a Who-All. What's your character's name? Grimwolf or something? Glomnir. I did a Who-All Glomnir before we got started because you were totally going to get an invite tonight and you were not on. If you go back and watch the stream earlier, you will see me do so. So, in my defense, we would have had a wizard had you been around. As it was, we got a Necro. Alright, let me finish my pet story. So Leia wakes me up every morning usually by getting in my face and being all lovey-dovey like cats do and purring, and she wants to get in the beard. But she will also bite my nose until she sees my eyes wake up. And normally it's just a nibble. Last night she did more than a nibble. Last night she did a full-on like honk on my nose, and it brought me out of a, I was kind of half asleep, petting the cat, and being like, okay, yeah, I know you want to go to the bathroom. Give me a few minutes to wake up. But then she chomped me, and I like had to pry her face away from my nose and be like, you can't do that. And when that happened, she fell off the back end of the bed because I'm sleeping with my head on the other end, and she fell off the back, and one paw went, and so I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to like cat claws across my forehead, and then went and took care of that, and then her and her brother and their mom decided they were all going to go poop at the same time, so then I had to clean the litter box at 2:15 a.m. Went back to bed, and then 15 minutes later, we hear horribly crying out in the living room, or out in the kitchen, and her mom had apparently, we didn't know at the time, but we went out in the kitchen, and all the cats were across, all these new kittens, 16 days old, spread out across the kitchen floor, out of their box, out of the bathroom, and it's like, oh my god. So we put them all back in the box. Chris went outside and checked on her chickens. And then as Chris was checking on her chickens, I was
I'm
getting a
gonna hold
drink.
pulls till fog's back, or Rolf gets more
And
mana.
as I'm getting my drink, I see Mama Cat Dora literally pick the babies up, one of the babies, and carry it out of the bathroom over into the corner of the kitchen. And I was like, oh, even so, they didn't climb out of the box. You took them out of the box. So we moved the box over there, and she hasn't taken them out again today yet. But they have been getting out. A couple of them already getting out of the box now. So between all of those things happened between 2 and 2:30 in the morning, and then I never got back to sleep. Chris did get back to sleep. I did not. I did take a short nap though. She had to run errands today. She went to the vet and got wormer for the 2 4 months olds, so they've been wormed again. We were gonna worm the babies, but the vet here was like, "No, we're not gonna worm them at 2 weeks. I'm gonna wait till a month." So he didn't want to give us any wormer for them. And then we scheduled the neutering of Luke in a couple of weeks. So cat dad stuff. And it sounds good, Crimson. Next time you shall blow shit up for us. Alright, haste incoming. So for those of you who are tuning in, who may have contributed to the cat fundraiser last week, your money is being well spent on vaccinations and kitty litter and cat food and all the spaying and neutering. We gotta get a new cat box still. Not Sid says, I really want to learn this game, but there's so much to learn. Meh. Yeah, that's kind of true. And there's no tutorials like with newer games, I should say. But in all defense, in the game's defense, I should say, but in all honesty, really the only thing you need to learn about EverQuest is don't pull aggro unless you're the tank. What else? What else is there to know? What are some tips if you guys had to give tips to new players who had never played EverQuest before and they decided they were going to try a TLP? What do you think is invaluable advice other than don't pull aggro off the tank?
Bree Walls maps.
Oh, Brule's maps. Yeah, Brule's maps is a big one. That's a good idea. So for those of you who don't know, Brule's
EverQuest
make
is a game of economics.
game of economics. Merxion says in chat, don't break Mez. That's also very important. Don't break the Chanter's Mez. Oh, which means make an assist key. And pester the leader of the group to set the main assist, because I always fucking forget.
Make sure to put a dot on every creature you pull.
AoEs all the time.
AoE dots all the time, yeah. I mean, the thing about EverQuest is you just got to do your job, let everybody else do theirs.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Settle in, do your
That's
job,
the important point.
let everybody do theirs. Jeff's got a good point in chat. Make a main assist macro so that you're only assisting the tank. Most importantly, don't assist on a mob until after maybe it's, the tank's gotten it down by like 10% that we don't accidentally pull aggro. That also gives your enchanter plenty of time to lock down ads in the group. And then don't break Mez. And if you're using an assist key, that won't be a problem. So I don't really know of any groups that use AoEs because it's madness unless you're quad kiting. There is no place to get a Fire Beetle Eye in Greater Fate Marxion. It's only in Common Lands or Misty Thicket. So the easiest way to do it, if you don't already have somebody who can get it for you, I would totally get it for you, except I'm in the middle of the hole right now, Marxion. But you can make an alt, go kill a Fire Beetle, get a Fire Beetle Eye, and then parcel it to yourself. Parcel it to your character. That was really awesome, guys. Like somebody asked a question in chat, and between you guys in chat, there's like 30 answers. Who's crying that wants to come in, Chris? ¿Quién es llorando para entrar? ¿Quién? ¿Los dos o Leia? ¿Puedes acomodar la sábana? Headset off for a second, guys. I gotta put the cat sheet on the bed.
Got you.
All right, headset back on. I have yet to do a wizard ever, not Sid. It was the very first class I ever tried way back in the day, and I ended up not liking it like back in 1999, so I rolled a ranger and never looked back. But I do want to do a wizard one of these times on a TLP.
Oh, Wizards, what I ran on Air Dune last go around.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good go.
I mean, I think now that I've played MMOs for 25 years or whatever it is, I think I could handle it. But it was the first MMO I'd ever played, and I rolled a wizard and I died over and over and over and over and over because I didn't understand how to play the wizard, and I was only 19 years old. And having never played a game like this, I didn't get it, and so I switched to the ranger and was like, "Oh, this is easy." Coming back now with the experience of having played, all these other games and all the other things, I have a feeling I would enjoy the wizard.
Yep, Ranger's what I ran in vanilla as well back
Nice.
in late 90s.
Jeff says, have a wizard and P9 in fun class, but mana starved and sitting a lot. Or pull aggro and die. First character was a ranger. I fell off Kellethan, logged off, deleted it, and created my monk. That's fair, Merxion. Ooh, I think that's a piece I'm missing. Let me see here. Oh wait, we have a Necro in the group.
Yeah, have at it, man. Go ahead.
All right. I forgot we actually have a caster here for a change.
So Kel has stuck me a couple of pieces when you guys had extra, so I do have some of them already.
Nice. That will replace my cloth choker that I've been wearing since level 1. And now I'm only missing the sleeves and the shoulders, and I'll have a full set.
Hmm.
That was a gut reaction. Sorry about that, Scribs.
No, you're
I've
good,
literally
man.
been the only intelligence caster for like 2+ weeks now, and so I'm like, mine, mine. Yes, there are some really good items, Crimson and Kunark. We can't wait for Kunark to drop. Although I will say I have some really nice gear on this character from the Loam, and I have a couple of items. Was it the green encrusted something or other that I've got ready to give to my Necro, my Ixar Necro. Mez is coming. Dan asks, is Raven Syndicate an OG clan? No, but you've probably seen it in other games if you've hung out or you've come across our gaming community before. The Raven Syndicate is a faction from within the world of the Weave and the Void, which is that world map behind me. And we use that name for all of our guilds in the games that our gaming community plays. So that world map represents our 5th edition tabletop setting. And the Raven Syndicate's the Thieves Guild / information network within that game, within that setting. And we just use that name for all of our community events. Do you need that, Scribs?
I do not. I have those already.
Okay. That might be it, Crimson. I've got 2 of them in the bank. They dropped in Soul B at the B&B camp, pretty sure, off of one of those spiders, I think.
We are out of mobs again.
Channeler here. A bejeweled elemental. I don't know if I've seen that one before.
Mwahaha.
Well, hopefully he drops lots of gems.
Oh, what did he do?
As long as he didn't punt you off the edge somewhere.
No, he rooted me, but before that, he put something on me that made me. It was like, I guess, a stun. I hadn't seen it before.
So by the way, this is why when I got Chris to play EverQuest 2 with me, I did not have her start in Kelethan because I was
Well, he's got
terrified
all
that she
the
was going to
buffs.
fall off the platforms. She's not good at navigating in mmorpgs yet. She's still kind of new.
Ugh, he's running away, and I'm still rooted.
I don't know where you are. I would come pull it, but
That's all right. I'll.
I need to get magic resist up when you're in camp. Let's do a
Here
resist
we go.
buff. Oh, this bastard. Oh my god, my pet drove again. Just keep an eye on my health, please. Alright.
That guy's tough. Huh?
He does have a ton of hit points.
Yeah.
He's getting healed by a channeler, I think, above.
There you go. Didn't drop anything.
Nah, just a hide.
Hmm. Hit again.
Yeah, he's being a little annoying. Alright, I think I was doing my rotation. I don't know if I missed anybody.
Uh,
I'm scanning the group. I think I got all the clarities. Yeah, you're all good. He said 42 Necro with OOG Cleric. I can't tell you how relaxing it is not needing to raid this time around. Just being like, fuck that. It's just gonna do group. Pip my alt.
What are you making for an alt?
I've got the bard set up now. We've got what's the next group's going to be? A warrior, a bard, a shaman, a cleric, a wizard, and a druid. And then once Kunark hits, it's going to be an all Ixar group with I think 2 monks, and I'm going to play a necro in that group. But I've never ever done a bard, so it's going to be interesting. At least I figured out the with the help of Merxion's here in chat. I forget who else was helping me earlier too. Helped me figure out the bandolier macros and stuff. So now I've got 2 macros set up that switch my weapons and my instruments depending on what I'm doing. It's pretty freaking sweet. Like I cannot imagine having to play a bard on P99 where you've got to manually do all the spell song weaving and everything else. Screw that noise. Well, I will not be
I didn't do
min-maxing
a
it.
bard, but I did do a paladin on Daok, which is the same thing.
Nice. I won't be min-maxing it, and I'm not gonna.
You get a little tired of pushing buttons.
I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I'm gonna have fun with it. Yeah, mobs. Thank you very much, Mexion. I couldn't scroll up that far on my phone really quickly.
Oh my goodness.
Invite SZRN. Oh, and he's probably gonna wanna clarity.
Probably. Is he here?
I don't think he's here yet. I spent many years pulling as a ranger, so it'll be. I haven't done the pulling in a very long time, so it'll be interesting doing it again for. See if my old man hands hold up. Probably flare up my tendonitis pretty bad, but we'll see how it goes. I kind of feel like this camp's actually good enough XP. I might want to run a pot.
Rude.
I'm halfway to 50, so it's like, do I run a pot or do I not run a pot?
The good thing of being a puller is it helps you learn the zones really well.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that the other day because I don't remember. It's been so long that I don't. Where were we at the other day that I couldn't remember the zone because I had never pulled it?
Mistmore?
That's it. That was one of them. Yeah. When we got into the castle, I was clueless because I know how to get to the graveyard and then beyond that, but I was clueless inside of there. And oh, I know what it was. Soul A and Soul B. Like those places I'm clueless in.
I mean, even in here, I could probably find my way down to sword, but past that, that's maybe about it. I don't know if I could get to slab or not.
I think we've done it enough over the last couple of TLPs, and especially within like the last week. I think I could probably get down there if I had to.
Yeah.
Maybe. I know I could get to and slabs. You go around the corner, take a right, go through, and then it's what? Go through and take a left, and then go down, and then take a right, and then a right. I don't remember. I think I could figure it out though. You bring up a good point,
Did you
Jeff,
lose
about
the other guy?
one for
Yeah.
the.
Hmm.
Did he accidentally disband? Oh, probably didn't viz his cleric.
Right, right.
Another named.
You bring up a good point, like one melody for camp and
I
one for
forgot that our
bowling.
druid was gone.
You need time to get heals up.
I got it
Oh,
up.
never mind. They pulled.
Jeez.
Well, I wonder if that guy dropped because he was like, "Ew, fuck the balcony camp."
He was only 42 though, so not too
Well,
out leveled, is
that's
it?
true. Like, these are good mobs for the 40 to 45 grind. I'd like to think that he only dropped to invis his cleric, but I'm suspicious these days of people. I sent him a tell just to see.
Oh. I got pants.
I got pants. What do you mean by mana health shield, Jeff? What is that? Like, is that like a
Yeah. Just want to be sure because I'm actually starting to pull towards the entrance. I'm at the tunnel.
Well, he has not replied yet, so if he doesn't, I'm gonna grab somebody else.
Up bullies anyway.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long pull. Yeah, I sent him a few tells as well, and he didn't respond to me either.
Okay. somebody sounded grumpy.
Not grumpy, excited.
Ah, okay.
A leaf fly by the window.
Something like that.
I've got a Druid rep. Says he's never been to the hole in my life playing original EQ, so no idea how to actually get down there when I make it to zone.
I can guide him.
Yeah, I told him we're not too far from entry. Where is that deceiver?
So this deceiver, the problem with him is he's coming out of a room that has a locked door. So I can't pull him, and he doesn't aggro right away. His aggro is very weird.
Oh wait, we can add, don't we? Or not?
Nope, I was just checking the entrance here.
Gotcha. I'm just going through back chat now, guys. Up,
So it
down,
looks like
down,
some
left,
people
right,
are
left, right,
clearing
BA,
at the
select,
entrance,
start.
so
Mana twist song, health regen. Magic resist, regen shield. Plus damage shield and melee haste. Man, I'm gonna have to look some of this stuff up because that's how many spells can you do melody with? Or how many songs can you melody, Jeff? Oh, dude, I would love Call of the Hero, please. Four per melody. Okay, cool. Ah, this guy's gonna beat me up. There we go. Wait, can you hop out? Actually, we're not too close. We're not. You can't get back up from the drop off, can you?
No, not unless you go through the castle. I'm with him right now.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could get back up through the castle. Everyone
Yeah.
always told me that the drop off was point of no return. What the hell? Have I been lied to all these years?
You can definitely get up through the castle.
What the hell?
You can't get back up like the ramp though.
Well, then I wonder what the place is that everyone always told me that you couldn't get out of unless you had a gate. Maybe that's the undead section? I've never been down there, so I don't know.
Yeah, if that's over the fall, I think so. Over the
Oh,
fall.
that makes sense then. By the way, everybody, this is my shameless plug time because I'm not afraid to do this. You see that green bar over there? It says $279, 55% towards the goal of the month. If you like the content here that we're doing tonight, if you like the games that I play, if you've hung out with me in the past, that's a great way to support as I work my way towards full-time content creator here on YouTube. I started attempting it in May. We had a pretty good month. We got to about $311, I think. The goal is 500, so we're going to see if we can't get closer to that goal this month, because that's basically what would cover our expenses here where we live.
Bring in a crusader.
You can also join the Adventurers Guild, which is the membership option down below. And there's also a Patreon page if you want to get into the game dev stuff that I do with my wife, my brother, the Nathan Napalm, so on and so forth. And that's that world map behind me. So you can go to patreon.com/wandering hermits. Check all that stuff out. Links are below. That's my commercial break. Thank you for listening. Yeah, Maduros doesn't need clarity, but I gave it to him anyway.
Thanks. Ooh, I'm about to ding.
I've been debating whether or not to pop a potion because I've got like 2 hours left and I'm 53% in, and I'm like, could it be enough to ding me? It might. All right, everybody's got clarity. Oh, you totally were close to dinging.
Nice, Grats.
Yeah.
Grants. I think I'm gonna pop a potion. Because why not? What else are these points for? If not for spending. So this is really cool because we've got a complete newbie to the whole in our group. I love when we get people who've never done places like this. It's so cool to find that, you know, all these years later, that people have still never experienced certain zones. All right, I'm gonna be right back, Bio. So no big pulls, please. Be right back.
Is that in case I get in trouble, Rolf?
Exactly. Made them. You're part of the group to help make them.
You?
Welcome.
All right, I'm back. I
I'm
believe it
thinking that
is.
might be that deceiver in the locked room again.
Mm.
I believe it's
Oh, here he comes.
warrior,
Got him.
shaman, cleric, necro, and 2 monks, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring them both.
Sure. Do it. Yeah, there's a part of me as well that's like, maybe I'll do a SK for my next era, but I've said Necro a bunch of times, so unless our static group changes its makeup, I'll probably stick with the Necro. But I could easily do a Shadow Knight as a backup and play him as a DPS, but not a. I don't want to play him as a tank. I would play him as a DPS Shadow Knight. With 2 monks in the group, I would never need to pull. He's resisted twice.
Yeah.
Oh, got an ad.
And a goal.
Just bring a both. I can mez the Crusader. And we got a Deceiver. Go ahead and get haste back up on him.